Y'all wonder why I need this amount of coffee in my life? Let's get sprinting. Hi, everybody. Hello. How's you do? We didn't finish the new timer in time for tonight, but maybe by next week we'll have the rest of the makeover for the next quarter completely finalized. How you like? How we is? Hope everything's going well for ya. Of course, we're here on behalf of the Heart Breathings Writing Community, founded by Sarah Cannon. Should be going live both on my YouTube channel at Jenna the Soul Writer and over on the Heart Breathings Writing Community Facebook. If you want to join the Facebook, this is your access point to portal hop there. You can also see our schedule, including myself going on this weekend for hosting a part of this community. We'll visit tomorrow with Tracy the Revised Writer. I think Melissa's Sunday morning, and then Tracy's back again, and we'll go over more details on who is when and what time Eastern in a little bit. I do hear tell that a little thing Sarah does called HB90 is open for enrollment. I do have links in the description box over on the YouTube end if you're curious. Devin's here. Happy Friday, indeed. Working on getting your newsletter out. Thank you for that reminder. Kind of agreeing with Lori here. Hello. Welcome. I'm not destroying anything. It was the cats. I swear. Hello. Yes, kitty paws everywhere. It's a conundrum wrapped in an enigma around here lately, apparently. So I apologize, but welcome. Laughing at whatever is going on. I like to entertain a little bit to put you in the right mindset. And hello, Rita. It's good to see you. Yes, they were involved causing a muck. If you're a Hocus Pocus fan, you understand that reference. Hello, Cool Gamer and Tracy Marie and Georgia. It's great to have you here. Well, thank you. I hope you enjoy. I was going for, one, it kind of, if you didn't notice, the last one matched book one a little bit. Yes, this one vibes with book two a little bit. So that's part of the decision. Plan positives. Hello, just had dinner. What was for dinner? I had leftovers. There's this, oh my goodness, we live like one street or two over from a little shopping plaza that's literally walking distance. And there's this delicious little sub and pizzeria and Tex-Mex blend place. They kind of do a little bit of everything as long as they have the ingredients to make it. And their steak subs are just, So yeah, that was dinner 2 nights in a row. Yes, it's enough for 2 dinners, I promise. Schedule isn't popping up right. I will note this to Renee and see what's going on myself during sprint 1 and see where we is. You're welcome. So we like to go ahead and start our evening off around here a little bit differently, and some other videos are likely to change. Maybe even this one. Cup of positivity, Cup of positivity, Cup of positivity. So over the next week, at the inspiration of Melissa to do so, I'm reformatting a lot of the splash videos and things. So this will be the last weekend with that version of the Cup of Positivity. Speaking of, I'm also making a timer and possibly more merch based on it. Thank you, Melissa, for the suggestion. So I'm going to go ahead and do a draw from it for tonight. I've already pulled the ones that'll be in the video, so that way they don't get repeated this weekend. Eyes closed, mixy, and ka-fling. Ooh, be strong but not rude. Be kind but not weak. Be humble but not timid. Be proud but not arrogant. Who said that, though? Some of these he didn't, for whatever reason, I don't know, not his fault necessarily. Put who said it, but I like that quote. I like that quote indeed. Especially when you have someone who actually knows the culture to make it and is part of the culture to make it. Uh, to quote Keith Habersberger of the Try Guys, white people taco night is a thing. Sorry, Taco Bell. If I have access to legit Tex-Mex, I'd rather legit Tex-Mex. Just saying. Jess, okay with changing it, but not going away, please. I'm not taking it away, just redesigning. I think we've had these videos for a while, so that's part of the inspiration. Hello, hello. Yeah, they might have gotten posted backwards. That's probably my issuance there, but welcome, welcome, my dear. We're about to go into our first sprint and get us rocking. We're going to go 3 hours tonight. We're going to go 3 hours tonight. And I shall see you in 3, 2, 1. Cowboy Bebop time. Let's jam. All right, everybody. Somebody decided to go ahead and join us. So I apologize if little Miss Wigglesworth won't settle down and gets meowy while we do this. So if you did join us during that first sprint, again, pinned to the YouTube end is the link to the Heart Breathings community if you want to join us over on Facebook and more. And thank you all for being here. There's a poll going on over on my YouTube channel, giving you a little bit of a say about some of the redesign things I'm doing with some of the videos, like that timer right there. So yes, this will be the last weekend for that version of this timer too. I'm going to change it completely. It's just not working. Anywho, hello there, Born of a Maiden. It's great to have you here. 3 hours. Yep, we're going to be here until about 11 Eastern if you're on the East Coast of the U.S. there. EM, first round of edits, how they going, and pens and highlighters aplenty to bless you to do what you need to do. Triple C is here, Copy, Create, Connect. Glad to have ya. Been slowing down, getting into a groove today, but I think you're hitting your stride. We're doing great. Glad to have you here. Enjoy the music. Newsletter for Devin has been scheduled. Whoa, book 2. Yes. Love it. Let's see. Kat, it's good to see you. Just got home from work and now to finish up your packing. Family will be here I hope the move goes so smoothly and splendidly for you, my friend. Oh my goodness, all the blessings with that move for sure. Greetings from Australia. Hello. You're being cute, Moo. Figured out why for Jess the transition from chapter 1 to 2 felt off. Too big of a time jump is often the case. Also, sometimes you might need to do something in another character's head first. Had the same problem with both. Yep, book 1, except it was with almost. Yeah, it's a method with changing over for POVs. You either do it naturally at the beginning of every chapter and keep the entire chapter in one person's perspective, or if you switch, a lot of people just end up using like asterisks, that tilde squiggly mark, asterisks or something, some sort of symbol. I know J.R. Ward, commercial traditional author I follow. I think I recall in her book, that was called the Black Dagger Brotherhood series, she would use a black dagger in that instance, So if you could do something that's kind of tiny, recognizable, but affordable for printing costs, that could be something to consider as a break. Standing outside a crime scene for Jess, next page, starting a new chapter. Oh, and you're in the middle of someone's living room. Yeah, but some crime TV shows, like I'm thinking NCIS, Law and Order, they do that hard cut. Sometimes a director will call for a hard cut because it's meant to be jarring. So why couldn't you use it on occasion? A couple times a book? Question mark. Thank you. Molly Moo is 18 and starting to show it, unfortunately. She's having some issues with her back hips, finally. Kitty! Yay! I'm glad to share them. Thor is also laying in the room, so you might hear or see her slink about. Yes, her. We thought she was a boy. She proved us wrong. And Thor apparently is female now anyway. So, you love kitties around here? Yes, I am a self-proclaimed cat mother for a reason. Thank you. 2 dogs for Coffee Create Connect. And cats need fostering, especially black cats. I mean, that's probably why we love the black cats in this family. And it's like we always have one of some sort. You can hold my hand. Yes, you can. Working on chapter 10. East Coast. Love it. I'm a Maryland girl myself. Yes, HB planner pages for the win. I'm going to be delving into my planner for the next quarter in the next couple weeks as well. And of course, if you want to go ahead and join us, link in the description on the YouTube end. Do you need help or you got it, girly? I'm worried about you jumping that. 1 second, guys. Hold on. I'm sorry. I think she's starting to get a little bit of back end arthritis or hip dysplasia. So writing up some research for Georgia, getting there, but a lot to go through. Totally worth it. Historical fiction. We do a lot of research because we're in that time period for sure. You know, a few characters are for Jess. Why are characters in the living room? But the reader doesn't. Oh, yeah, that's not good. You got to fix that part. Eep! Hello, Cheesecake Man. Hello, Cheesecake Man. It's good to see you. How's the baking going? He actually has some orders coming up. And I told him I would show him how to edit the videos if he recorded, and we'll make cheesecake montages. Any new recipes? Working on a floor plan, leaving the village, new home for a few chapters, and Jess might employ a shocking time jump. It helps, but you got to kind of set your readers up for it on occasion too. Keep that in mind. Sprint number 2 on the way. Let's get on to it. Don't forget that poll is also going on over on the YouTube end. I'll probably let it run for a while. We got 17 votes. I'll probably let it run for a while. See you in a little bit. All right, everyone, let's go ahead and see how you're doing. We are through our first hour, 1 of 3, to be specific. How you doing? How you doing? I'm kind of doing what I need to do to bop around and get stuff organized. So Jess says, time jump, how'd it go? Did you employ it later? There was a tie. Whoa, there is a clear lead on the poll now. I'll skip that comment about the tie. Letting it run for a bit might be a good idea. Yep, going to for sure. It is intriguing to see what you all pick. It really is intriguing. It's never what I expect. I will say that. There's a button that appeared in chat today. Ooh. Noted. I didn't. Oh, yes, the reaction buttons are there. So thank you. Those must be fun to play with and entertaining. Ooh, we need a crown. Ooh. Crown, mirror, sword. If you're looking at a tarot deck, I mean, mirrors could be pentacles / coins. Crown would be what? Sword is, well, swords. I mean, do you have something for wands, basically? Question mark. Staves, as in staffs, because VES, instead of FFS. Hello there, Lauren. It's good to see you. Any other ideas there for Devin? Add them in. Lori, your choice is, oh, darn. Yeah, I thought it would go pretty with the flowers on the desk too, but we'll see what happens. This one I thought might go with. Tracy, speaking of the revised writer, she's normally here on the YouTubes for Heart Breathings on Saturdays and Sundays in the evenings. Glad to have you popping on by to say hi. Sending you some love. Please stay some safeness. Keep well. Hellos all around. About this tattoo, what did you get? How's it? I mean, I've seen a picture. I'm just giving you an opportunity to brag because when we like to brag about our ink. Anyway, so... 2 with nothing done. You're at Sarah. Where's Sarah? What did I just highlight? I think we all need to hear this right quick. Perfection is not a requirement for success. This is your mid-year reminder that you are wonderful just as you are. You're here on time when you're meant to be. You're doing what you need to do at your own pace, and as her friend Amber says, you're truly right on time. So yes, you don't have to be perfect. Yeah, I apparently had to highlight those because I wasn't the only one who needed to hear them. Sending you loves because I know you got a lot going on right now too, Mama. Hope everything's okay. Lauren, got your book cover. Woohoo! Love it. Is this your poetry for Fractured Heart? Is it a novel? Because I know you do both. Jess, you had to make yourself stop pressing buttons and focus on what you were doing. And you know what? This is one of those times where I say the Mel Robbins 5-second rule has a multiple purpose. I sometimes can get obsessive compulsive about things, and it's getting worse the older I get. Like, I need to check the bedroom or the front room door, make sure it's locked multiple times is my new tick. Apparently. So I go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and done, go. 5-second rule. 5-second rule indeed. It helps. You found this house back in 2010. You need to enlarge it and nothing's working. Oh no. So can you add on more rooms? A. And B, can you change the way you scaled your map? Like, for instance, if 1 square equals 10 square feet, could you make that 15? Could you make that 20 square feet? Matching sister tattoos with birth flowers, irises. Oh! Thing one and thing two. Thing two and thing one. YouTube, don't sue me for copyright any day under the sun. Love you. Plan positive, still too full. Reading Save the Cat. Enjoy. It's a good choice indeed. Can Cody fit that in a popsicle stick? For what? For which one? Oh, the Sarah highlights? I don't see why not. As a matter of fact, I should just give him like a ton of Sarah-isms. Maybe I need to talk to Renee about something. I just got an idea. Anyway, I love this tattoo so much. And I assume you're the eldest is thing one. Elizabeth, you wrote your lyrics of a silly song your uncle for his birthday, and your cousin wanted to make. Oh, love it. That's a cute birthday gift. And sometimes things from the heart are appreciated just as much. Emerald Moon, does anyone have any wireless headphones that they would recommend? Actually, yes, I have two brands. I am currently, whenever I'm live, I use Raycons, not sponsored. Would be sponsored. Not sponsored. We bought these just because, well, our old pairs needed replaced and they were on sale. I like them. I enjoy them. For their price, they're pretty good. If you want a brand that's kind of similar, the brand is Anker. A as in Adam, N as in Nancy, K as in King, E as in Edward, R as in Robert. Anker. And they make this Soundcore line. You can find them on Amazon. I would say if Raycons are kind of like upper mid-tier, these are lower mid-tier. So you're still getting opposite ends of the same likeness if you were to compare them to, you know, good, better, best. So they'd be opposite ends of the same tier. And the price shows. So hard recommend. These are just old and are falling apart. That's why I had to get new ones. So yes, new community tab, a reveal and a bit of an info. Please do. I will drop a link in the chat here, and I wanted to do that right before we went ahead into our next break as I saw it pop up. So if you want to go on over to Tracy's channel, please go pay her a visit. We're going to get into another third sprint. We'll do the cup of positivity and the break after this one. See you on the other side. All right, everybody. All right. You know what? You all have been doing so well lately. Let's go ahead and cheer it up a little bit. You've been rocking it all night long. We're about to get ready to go into our self-care, soul care sprint because we've been here, well, for an hour and a half and change. So definitely well earned for a little bit of celebration there. I did go ahead and, in relation to the community tab post on Tracy's channel, go ahead and give the link directly there. Also, Melissa has a poll going on her community tab. I linked to it on my community tab, so you can kind of like backlink that way if you're on mobile and that's easier or whatevs. So go ahead and please do give her the feedback that she's looking for on both ends for Tracy and for Melissa. Thank you. So my cousin for Elizabeth can sing quite well. Glad to hear it. In time for you to get back to the novel. How'd it go? He actually is very thankful for that idea. He said feed him more. I'm like, oh boy. So don't bombard, but maybe I can put a post up collecting some in the comment section for him. And we'll figure something out. Hello there. It's good to see you, my friend. I hope everything's going well, Jordan. Yep. Do the cover was real this week using Pale Place for Disenchanted Another Poetry Book. Gotcha. Nicole also said it looks like she and her sister were sharing a device and one forgot to sign out. Lauren. Chapter 2, content editing is done. Content? You rocked it. Well done. On to chapter 3 indeed. Devin, crystal ball for Aster, staff for Tanis. That would probably work. One, if you wanted art done of it, which one's going to be better in the art? Like if you were to do you see this gold sunbursty stuff, if you wanted someone to turn it into a banner for decorative things, or if you plan on having that kind of swaggy stuff made, keep that in mind as far as like shape, size, color. Well done, my friend. I'm quite proud of you. You're rocking it super hardcore, and you're very, very welcome. Read the post and took note of information. I'm owing you a file. It's almost done, and I have another person I'm wrapping up on a file with. My project at work just wrapped today, so we shall see how that affects me, and I can catch up hopefully next week and get it all done and taken care of. I do apologize if I'm behind on that. My getting papers and essays and all the things editing out to people this week. Read the post and took note of info from Jess to Tracy, as well as Jordan saying stay the night in a hotel for yourself, getting a little bit of an escape, and checked out the tab there for Tracy. I'm going to be ending the poll I have in the YouTube chats. We're at video themes for videos I'm remaking, like the ones I just showed you with the cheering. They're going to be changing and disappearing too, so they all can kind of cohesively aesthetic together. Do we want to do keep the magical dust, astral realm, kind of like what you see in the timer now, Healer's Garden of Flowers and Things, The Northern Lights, or Summer on the Beach. Currently, Northern Lights is winning at 36% because, there for a while, we had a 3-way tie. So if you want to go ahead and get your finals in there, we'll go ahead and get it all taken care of. Elizabeth did some plotting. Dreaming Truth, it's great to have you. We're about to go into our 4th sprint, so it'll be self-care, soul care times shortly. Got that project done. Well done, Lori. On to the next newsletter and life stuff. That sprint words next. Hopefully, you've got this. And question from Lori: has anyone here decided to rewrite any or all their? Yep. I pulled the full question is, has anyone here decided to rewrite any or all of their published books to make them better or to fix mistakes you found after being published? I did. Mind you, I had only published 3 books at the time I did it. If you have a deep backlist, this might be more time consuming than you have justifiable time for? Question mark. I will pose both sides of the coin in your direction to consider with some pros and cons. All right. So let's go ahead and get into our self care, soul care sprint. A quick little reminder from the Cup of Positivity. Before we go, be strong, but not rude. Be kind, but not weak. Be humble, but not timid. Be proud, but not arrogant. And on that note, if you have not taken a break, please do go ahead and get up and do so. I shall see you here in about 25 minutes when my video pops back up. That means we are rocking together again. See you shortly. Alrighty, everybody, let's go ahead and hop on into the chats. If you did join us during the last sprint, welcome, welcome. We do have a link pinned on the YouTube end for the Heart Breathings Rating Community if you would like to research more about us. Lori's question, has anyone here decided to write any or all of their published books to make them better? Aye, Captain. You have 3 books. Tracy says, yes, you always think about doing so. And Lauren is actually in the process of doing this with her sister, Nicole. They're co-authors for their series, Hunted. EM, taking a break to get a shower. How did it go for getting the night routine? Lori, so glad to hear that you're not the only one now that your writing has improved. Exactly. 3 books has taught me so much about my own writing. So definitely feeling this 1000%. Did I regret going backwards? In my case, no. Though echoing what Sarah said, progress is better than perfection? Question mark. So let that be what it may. What girl names do we like for Coffee Create Connect? We've been suggesting a few. 1940s, 50s era. Hattie, Violet, Pearl. I seconded that one. Mabel, Luna are a few, and it looks like Devin has a Pearl in their books. See, that's a family name for the Cheesecake Man and I. The final count there on the timer, 34%. Northern Lights, currently in production. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Angela, totally want to eat dinner. It's okay. It's okay. You're here when you're supposed to be. You're here when you are supposed to be, right? Showed up on wizard time, and that's a-okay. Exactly. Food is important, Mom. Don't make us mom you. Kelly, you got around 900 words and finished up your scene for the last 2 sprints. Well done. Amazing. Congrats, my friend. Congrats. Lori to Devin, Beatrice, Doris, Hazel. Ooh, good choices. All good choices for sure, for sure. So we do have about 2.5 minutes left there. If you want to go ahead and we'll check the Heart Breathings Writing Community schedule right quick. I'm back tomorrow. These are all Eastern time, East Coast U.S. time. 9 a.m. Eastern. We're back here for 2 hours since we do 3 hours on Fridays by popular voting. Now it's 2 hours on Saturdays, 9 a.m. for Melissa on Sunday. And that's going to be for Sunday, June the 11th, followed by on both nights, Tracy, the revised writer, at 5 p.m. So that's going to be for the live sprints. And then, of course, all the way on Monday morning would be Kay kicking things off. And then our beloved Angela is at noon on Mondays. So don't forget to go hang out with them as well. Show them some love, please, and thank you. Coffee Create Connect. Lori was he was just actually thinking about using Doris. My grandmother was Dora, so kind of voting in the same category. They're not much different as far as that, it's just the final syllable that really changes, right? Never met her, but that was your grandmother's name. There you go. There you go. It's common, but not atypical. And some of those names are starting to make a comeback. Weird that I saw the clock at 111 when I said that. Wonder if my grandmother's thinking about me. Hazel is a good choice for sure. For sure. It's a lovely eye color. I should know. I look at it all the time when I look at my husband's face. You found for a new house. Your mom's a Doris. Okay. Grandma. Hi. Hello. Oh, do they rhyme? Do they rhyme? Please tell me they rhyme. That would be adorable if they did, especially if they're like, one's your, mom's mom and one's, opposite sides of the family. That's just adorbs. Your grandmom's name was Colleen. You never met her. I've only met my grandmother, my dad's mom. She passed away when I was 8, and then I didn't have a grandmother again until I married Cody, and Pearl, mom mine, came into my life. I say she's the fellow self-published author because, well, she legit did. I mean, yeah, there's her book. She wrote it. We formatted it together. She's technically the first editing client that I took on as like post-author work without telling anyone in some ways. So she went and had it printed, and I love these things that she makes. If a woman in her 80s and 90s can do it, y'all can do it, right? Right? That's kind of what she told me when I told her my books were coming out again. So Vivian, never met her. I think that's a theme sometimes. That's another name that's made a comeback, is the Hazel. You're quite welcome. You're Irene and Jean. And I gotta brag on her for that reason. So we're gonna go ahead and get into another sprint there, y'all. And I shall see you here in just a little bit. We might call that last one a little short and get us out of here on time. See you soon. He's okay, I promise. But, you know, had I been recording him, and if that TV show America's Funniest Home Video, if that had been a thing, I would have been in the running for $10,000 if we had it from the correct angle in the room. Oh my God. You guys didn't get to see him scramble out of the room and down the hall. He is okay. Enjoy a little bit of giggles and some eye rolling at poor Swizzle Kitty's expense. Let's see, where did we end off last time? Done. Name is complete. Doris, for sure. How's the food for everybody? Silly Kitty, indeed. Angela's rereading the Kickstarter book to help convince. I think, you know what? Pretty much why not? You had one that went successful anyway. I mean, you have illustrations. They're expensive. Why not? I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame you. I have debated and debated and debated when I'm going to do another. The answer is I want to do another. When is the question? Because Angela, having done one already, will probably agree. Timing is sometimes appropriate, as in, like, some people who seem to be able to offer not necessarily an omnibus or an anthology's worth, but, you know, a couple of books in a longer series together, bundled. That seems to be very popular. And yes, we will use le dice to determine the length of the next sprint here shortly. Yeah. What happened was my yoga pillow was sitting on top of basically the Kickstarter pile. And Swizzle likes to nap on that pillow. He decided to go ahead and lean over the edge a little too far. And, well, a little law called gravity said, ha ha, I roll a 20. Speaking of rolling a 20, let's roll a d20 and determine our time there. Was hoping to finish beta editing chapter 5, but getting tired. And you know what? You got to do what you got to do. If you do need to dip out during this last sprint, please take care of yourself. I mean, come on. Congratulations on all your hard work tonight. Get some rest and take care of you and prepare for the morning. We're back at 9 a.m. Eastern if you'd like to join us. Rita got the house done. D20 roll. I just have a shirt and some other things layered in here. I rolled a 9. So multiply that by 2 and we'll do 18 minutes. Okay? I rolled a 9. Multiply it by 2. We'll do 18. Someone don't let me forget 18. If you heard me, put 18 in the chat. That would help. Yes. Before someone asks, I'll just assume someone heard that. Enjoy the beta editing. You have a good night. Tracy Marie. First fight scene. Hoo-hoo. Having fun too. Now, keep in mind, stage combat and movies, they literally choreograph it like a dance. 1, for safety purposes, and 2, to make sure that, you know, you account for the fact that everyone has only X number of arms and limbs as their species is supposed to have. Thank you for the 18s. Rita, love it when your baby kitties. Oh, yes, it's adorbs when they're really little, because then you're just like, oh, man, you're so cute, times 10. Yes, please do, my friend. So Devin has been working on something that I will try to get the link to share either, if not tonight, if I don't make it during the next sprint to share it tonight, I will definitely put it up on my community tab and talk about it in the morning 130%, okay? Devin's working on a super special little project, and I think you should put this earworm in Renee's ear. I'm nodding at you, Devin. That might be something wise for you to ask if you can share about the communities, because it might be something she might have input on, question mark, okay? Angela had to really look at the poll to understand that last bit. Yep, that last bit was telling me to multiply the 9 by the 2. That was more a note for me. So thank you for the 18 minutes reminder. Switch us out. We're going to get ourselves ready for, not quite yet. Scroll back. I apologize. I apologize if this gives you vertigo or the headaches. I apologize. 809 is a nice start. So we're going to call this one a little short. It'll get us almost right shortly after that hour. So if you do need to depart during this time, thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for you. Take care of yourself. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. I know you're worth it. Otherwise, let's rock it one more time. Mari Mamu. Nanita. Nanyuska. Mari. All right, everyone. We're going to go ahead and kind of, on the record player and cut the track a little bit. Welcome on back. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. We're going to go ahead and get ready and wind on down for the night. If you're going departing, have a good one. It's good to see you. How many of you don't read this is a good question. It depends on your genre, for one. Some use prologues and epilogues, not others. It depends on what you desire. I will say that. I read all things, don't want to miss anything important is kind of where I am, but I will admit a lot of my students have told me, I figure if it's important, they'll put it in the book. Maybe that's an age thing. I don't know. Research it for your genre might be the good idea to go with. Devin met a couple who don't read everything and everything. Devin ended up deciding to turning your prologue into the first chapter with some dates. That's intriguing. That might work out, actually. So Heather popping in to say hello. It's good to see you, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. EM, first rounds of content editing for chapters 1 through 4 done, plus a shower. It's unbirthday time. Sorry for clicking the wrong one, but congratulations. Congratulations. You're quite welcome. Congratulations. Always wanted the prologue and epilogues. Just don't want reader to miss anything. Good point. Good point. Yeah, there you go. If it's a pattern that you use on occasion, symbols, kind of like if you were switching POVs, they can work for time jumps. Don't use them for both. Use them for one or the other. Or just maybe you have to have some short chapters. And I, as a reader, like some short and long chapters, not all just long and not all just short. You read everything also, but it depends. Some prologues, yes, if you need to do that world building, like Ready Player One is set in the future, 2040s. So it's, like 20 years from now-ish when it takes place. So they kind of use a prologue to establish a lot of that backstory and lore. The bundles are getting big on the Kickstarter, but you're thinking of making. I was wondering how many other people were going on all 24. Wow, although there's only 3. Kind of like a chapter book without illustrations. That's an idea. Would it change your selling point though in any way, shape, or form? Like, is it going to be more, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade on accident? Question mark. Cat conversations all the time around here. Margarita sorbet sounds amazing. Kickstarter exclusive. Oh, now you're talking gems. Now this is a grand idea. Love it, love it. I cannot wait to see how this goes for you. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Distracted talking to a friend in Discord and did what you had to do, and you took care of yourself, which is nothing. Huh? It's everything. It's everything. You're very welcome, my friend. So I'm actually do apologize. I'm going to miss some of the comments there as we run long. But as always, everybody, do thank you for stopping by. It's so good to see all of you. And just going to leave it here. It was a fast 3 hours. I'm back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. to do it all with you again. Take care of yourself. I know you're worth it. Blessings be. Bye.